Hi, this is Jasur from Shanghai Silk Road. In today's video, I want to talk about Hong Kong and if it's still a good place to register a company and why you should register, why you should not. Because a lot of people have been asking me, what do you think about Hong Kong? Because of the obvious reasons, there's a lot of problems there, political issues going on, and etc., etc. So what I think is Hong Kong is still a good place. I'm going to be very straightforward here, because although Hong Kong is going through a lot of issues between Hong Kong residents and plus mainland China because of some political issues they have, which are not really related to business laws, So, simple fact, recently World Bank's Doing Business 2020 report, which was released on back in October, and at the end of October, it still ranks Hong Kong one of the top jurisdictions for doing business. Okay, it's one of the easiest places actually to do business. Why? Because those problems that Hong Kong is going through right now are not affecting in any way the business laws, business legislation. So this is what I would personally consider. So if you're thinking about Hong Kong or any other jurisdiction that you want to register your business, just think about the legislation. Is it going to change in any way? Okay, because of any problems, because of political issues they're going through, or how strong their laws are. For example, in the case of Hong Kong, I don't think mainland China or the government of Hong Kong, they're going to change their business laws. So even today, with all these problems, Hong Kong, as you can see, is one of the top jurisdictions. Okay, so if you're about to register your company there, especially if your company is online, right? You provide digital products or you do e-commerce. I strongly believe that Hong Kong is still one of the best jurisdictions. Why? Because most of the laws there concerning foreign companies are very straightforward, right? If you have an existing company elsewhere and you make that company, a parent company of your Hong Kong company, meaning that you have some kind of profile, business profile, it's very easy actually to open a bank account in Hong Kong still. Of course, a lot of websites, a lot of people, they've been complaining, right? There's a lot of information, my point is, on the internet saying that it's not easy to open a bank account in Hong Kong. Well, honestly speaking, it's not easy to open a corporate bank account anywhere these days. 2020, it's been the year actually, this couple of years actually, 2019, 2017, let's say, starting from 2017 and including 2020, banks, governments, they've been trying really hard, they've been pushing, that they're not involuntarily, they don't become a part of some kind of money laundering scheme. So that's why banks have been really strict. Even banks in China. A couple of years ago, it was very easy to open a corporate bank account here. But now they've been, selecting the clients. They've been, interviewing the clients about the business they're going to start, etc., etc., asking a lot of questions. The purpose is to make sure that you have a legitimate business, that you're not doing some sort of money laundering or tax evasion activities. So this is the reason. If you have a strong business profile elsewhere and you're about to register a company in Hong Kong and plus you want to apply for a corporate bank account, I assure you, and we can help actually, I assure you that it will be actually easy for you to open a corporate bank account with your Hong Kong company in Hong Kong. But of course, if you do not have any business profile, you are very new to business, especially, you cannot show some kind of recommendation from some bank, government bank, which is, recognized more or less, some bank that at least they should have some international operations to back you up. So if you don't have that, if any recommendations, then of course it's very hard. Okay, it's understandable, because simply Hong Kong banks, they do not want to be a part of some kind of money laundering schemes, etc., etc., or they don't really want to deal with clients who do not have any experience in business or do not have any business profile. Okay, because we still have clients that they come with a good background, business background, meaning that they own some sort of company in their home country, and they easily open a Hong Kong bank account. And there are the other types of clients who have not really run any company anywhere, and then they choose Hong Kong as the first place, basically register their companies, and then they try to open a Hong Kong bank account, but it's not easy for them. All right, so this is the case. Once again, I would the elements I would consider, okay, not only in Hong Kong but about any jurisdiction, is the law. Okay, law of the place. Is it strong? Is it stable? Okay, do you think it's going to change any time in the future? Yes, in Hong Kong's case, it might change in the future, because we are really not sure right now what's going to happen between China, mainland China, and Hong Kong in the future. But I do not really think that it's going to, Hong Kong's laws and its legislation, which is based on common law system, British law system, is going to change anytime soon. Okay, I believe it will stay at least like 50 years or 60 years in the future. So that's the case right now. I would still think Hong Kong is one of the strongest places, and I believe, by the way, this tension, these political issues, they will come down, or they will be sorted out soon, hopefully. And in that case, if you want to register, if you want to start actual physical business in Hong Kong, then of course it will be the right time, but probably not right now. But still, literally a couple of days ago we sent another client. He visited Hong Kong, and based on his experience, he went to several banks and had some interview at local banks and plus international banks. He didn't see any issues, for example, because, like I said, he already has a company back home. He's got business profile, and he's got recommendations from the banks elsewhere, and Hong Kong banks welcome such clients. All right. So anyway, guys, so if you need any help with registering a company in Hong Kong or in China, or if you want to know more about these topics, you can email us, because very detailed and specific answers cannot be given to everybody, right? In general, we need to consider your personal situation, personal circumstances. Based on that, we can recommend if Hong Kong or any other jurisdiction is right for you or for your business. Because Hong Kong legislation, although it's very straightforward and open to almost everybody, there are some nationalities that they cannot apply for company registration or Hong Kong visa or corporate bank account. All right, you can easily Google them. If you are one of these, from one of these countries that are restricted from conducting business in Hong Kong, then unfortunately you cannot start a company there or open a corporate bank account. But of course, there are always solutions. There are always alternatives. All right. So, simple answer to this question is: do not be concerned too much about registering a company in Hong Kong yet. It is still, you know, a safe place. It is still a good jurisdiction to start a company. Okay, guys, so I'll see you in the next videos, and let me know if you need more, you know, assistance on this. Thank you.